Hey, everybody, welcome to That's Weird Stuff, the show where we share stories of the bizarre and the little odd. This week, we have a sighting. And it's not just any sighting.
Every time you do that, it freaks me out.
I
Yeah.
know. That's it. That's part of the show. So we've seen Bigfoot before, but have we seen baby Bigfoot? Baby Bigfoot looking at a deer, freaking them out.
It's freaked me out. There's some big hands.
So this kind of went viral. Some people say they look like human hands.
They do, but they're also really big for that small of a figure.
So this went viral a couple weeks ago because someone posted it to Facebook and they're like, look at this baby Bigfoot. But it wasn't her who took the picture.
It was the deer.
No, we don't know where the picture came from. A picture came from an old video, I believe it was. So it's kind of old news. So, but it still had people questioning, is this the first real baby Bigfoot we've seen or not? Are you guys convinced by the baby Bigfoot, or do you think this is aliens in the costumes?
This looks like asylum level movie studio, like special effects work.
That's 1,000% face paint and then like a wig.
You think it's face paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That head's really big. I feel like that's got to be a mask.
Kids have big heads, Michael.
People have big heads. I have a big head.
Yeah.
How tall is
What
that?
about his big hands?
Bigger.
Maybe it's just a trick of the angle or like the camera.
He's just wearing
trick of the angle.
Like hobbits and the,
Perspective altering.
like your favorite movies.
he's just wearing those big hands things like Charlie's uncle and Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that lawyer.
Oh, God.
He's like, don't look at my tiny hands.
Well, this happens not to be the first baby Bigfoot sighting we've ever had, because we also had this one. I don't know if you could see it, but
It
it's
looks
got
like the
Bigfoot.
devil.
Well, it looks like he's
Oh.
carrying a baby on his
Oh,
back.
I see.
and
It might be just a hunchback, Joseph. You
thought-
don't know them.
I thought it looked
it could be
wings.
a gross tumor that has hair on it, but this was taken in New York.
Of course.
City?
No,
Central Park.
Central Park?
Central Park Squatch. That sounds like a sitcom that needs to be made.
No, that sounds like a bee movie or something.
family of Sasquatch that live in Central Park.
Yeah. So is this one more convincing or less convincing?
That looks totally like the goat version of the devil to me. Like it looks like he has
Yeah.
the goatee and a little horn action going on. That's
It's like the devil wanted to grow some hair, but put it all over his body. And
Before you mentioned the baby on the shoulder, I thought it was like that part down there and he was like holding hands with it.
oh yeah. It's definitely the coolest looking Sasquatch I've seen.
Yeah, it's a cool looking.
It looks dope. He's got a little brow action, makes him look intimidating.
well done, New
Yeah,
York.
good
Gave us a
job.
cool looking Sasquatch.
Maybe it mated with the Jersey Devil and they had a
Oh,
hybrid.
true. It went to all the way to Jersey?
No, Jersey came to him.
I was gonna say the New York Sasquatch wouldn't go to Jersey. So
They met in a seedy bar.
God, perspective change.
Yes. Well, that's not all the weird news, because there was a little bit of weird news in your neck of the neighborhood, right?
I thought there was weird news with Michael because he looked into the dark door. And
Hattie's like sneezing into the bed and rubbing her face on it. What'd you get into?
Ooh. So a little bit of weird news around you guys. We had like 103 earthquakes down there.
I didn't feel a single one of them.
Neither did I.
I felt one at work.
Felt one. What country do you guys, or country, what county was that?
Texas, the best country.
You guys remember? It's like Scurry County or something like that. Down by
Yeah,
Snyder.
No idea.
Yeah.
They're
It's
blaming.
Down south.
They're blaming. They say it's not natural because you guys don't have a fault line down there. So they're blaming oil production.
Frackers.
Yep.
Them
What the
fracking.
frack? Frick, frack, patty,
They're
whack.
moving the earth below you, or maybe it's aliens.
We're just slowly cutting off Texas, and we're gonna split. Into the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Bye. I'm gonna
That'd be the
steer
hardest-
away.
That's one of the hardest states to cut off.
Be the best thing for us, honestly.
We gotta.
Like, all right.
We got
we're
a little editing. We'll take in a few
Put
people.
it in the ocean. Put like giant fans so it can move around the ocean, and
We can borrow some, or we can acquire some fan boats from Louisiana and just
We should
every
do that.
month.
Go ahead.
Every month, you guys could have like a poll in Texas. Is like, where do you want Texas to go next? Because you could like drive to Australia.
Let's go say we just stick with springtime wherever it is, and we don't ever have to deal with this August heat again.
That's true.
Yeah.
You want to take the Texas cruise? You just jump on and we'll take you.
The thing is about going to Australia is that we might just absorb Australia. I'm just saying, because apparently Australians are just British Texans, from what I've heard. Like,
I've heard the east side of Australia is the Texas of Australia. So,
but then we got all the weird animals and stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
true. We already have enough spiders and rattlesnakes. We don't need
get
any
the
more.
killer ants walking across to Texas.
I don't need
God.
Sasquatch spiders walking around.
I was gonna say, like, Texas breed spiders and Australians breed spiders mix and just creates the next super race of spiders. It's time for me to leave the earth, guys.
It has all the venoms. I could switch between them, like the
Like a-
necrovenom and the
Like, what do you call it? Those pins that you can click to get different
the different colors.
different colors. It's like, I'm gonna do necrosis venom this time. I'm gonna do acidic venom this time.
And you guys got those weird hammerhead worms in Texas. You could trade those to the Australians and say, "Hey, we got vicious worms down here. Take that, Australia."
And then we'll travel by Japan and get those hornets, and then we'll just get all the bad insects.
This is sounding like a terrible idea.
Oh, Sandy Cheeks going, worm sign.
You could sail to Australia and then they all die because it's too cold.
I mean, Antarctica.
They adapt. Yeah, or Antarctica. I don't know what I said. What did I say?
He said Australia again.
Australia
Again?
We're going back to Australia again.
Go back to Australia.
I don't think it gets cold there.
I love Mr. Krabs in that episode because they're like, that guy's like, I can fix your problem. He's like, I'd rather see you all getting eaten alive.
For a price.
All right, so it's getting a little too weird in here, so we're going to say goodbye for this episode. Like, subscribe, and notify yourself for even more good stuff, and we will see you next time. Bye.